Good morning, guys. How's it going? Thanks for tuning in to another video. This morning, heading out to go see the homies. The homies are hitting the dyno today, and I'm gonna go see what's up. First of all, I gotta do a little bit of a cold start. This girl needs to warm up. I hate about having two cars is constantly having to switch everything over from one to another. So I'm gonna grab my glasses, my wallet. Gotta angle the hell out of this driveway because I actually already broke my new front splitter, believe it or not. Oh shit, definitely just scraped it again. I'm so tired of how low that front splitter is because I already messed it up already, man. Gotta get another one. I'm just not used to low cars, I guess. And there's a lot of shitty roads around here, so when you're that low, it's just kind of, you're asking for it. Alright guys, so I didn't really tell you, but the reason I'm heading over to the dyno this morning to kind of see what the boys are doing is because Shaq, he's running the setup that I'll probably end up going towards anyways. I might do things a little differently than he will, but we're going to be pretty close in power wise. You know, we tend to kind of twin on everything. So he got his, you know, blower powder coated after I got mine done. He really liked the yellow, so he got his in yellow. I got his lip. You know, it's just that's kind of the theme of the build. We're really kind of bouncing a lot of ideas off each other, which is pretty cool. But he put his car on the E85. He did a booster pump. He did some injectors, and I'm very curious to see how much power he ends up putting down on the dyno. I know that without everything, or without removing his cats and stuff, he was, I believe, like 725 at the wheel. So I just want to see where he's at, because then I can get a really good gauge of where my car will be once I do the same kind of type of mods to this thing. So I mean, if he's getting close to 800 wheel, I'd be pretty impressed and pretty happy for him, because I'm, you know, I can replicate the same results with my car. So we're both manual. The only difference that we have between us is that he has a 355 gears and I have the 373. So that's the only difference between the two cars. My interior is obviously different, stuff like that, but I'm talking about like the drivetrain aspect. So, you know, both manual, same supercharger. He is a tuned by, I think, Palm Beach Dyno. So I'll have him talk about his car a little more once we pull up. But yeah, I mean, I'm just really kind of curious to see where that car stands in terms of power. I know he has like a really good tune in there now by Rob Shoemaker. So we'll get to kind of see how that does. Take this Whipple tune out. It's way too much for anybody. Can't imagine an older gentleman just getting this car and buying a supercharger for it and then ending up with that every time he takes it out, because you really can't control it. I mean, you got to shift gears, you got to lay off the gas a little bit, and then it just constantly pops right in between those. So it's pretty intense. Pretty intense. Shop should be right here somewhere. There it is. There's the shop. Let's see who's on the dyno right now. Oh, there they are. Shaq is up there. That's Gabe's car cooling off. All right, let's go see what's good. So I'm guessing Gabe just hopped off the dyno. Got a scat pack, a ZL1. Yo, yo, yo. What's going on? You run? You already run your car?
Yeah.
Alright, here we go, guys. Jock is on the dyno. I'm gonna plug my ears for this one. Car's not so good. He made 758.93, so 759, and 605 torque.
Look, Jack got me dirty. That's only at 7,000.
That's only at 7,000.
Oh shit.
barely, just below, a hair below 7,100 RPM.
How much torque did you make?
Juice.
Oh, dude, I might hit 800.
How much torque did your car make?
Oh, it's on there.
555. We made 555.
But Whipples are gonna make a lot more.
I mean, yeah, the style of blower.
Yeah.
So you guys all both did 3 runs?
I did 3 runs.
So let's see, so 703 your first one, 728, and then 738. Your torque is very consistent though. So
Yeah,
755.
on the last one?
755.
Wow,
So Gabe's car doesn't have the oil pump here, so I only took it at I think 7,400 RPM, which is still pretty high up there. Just didn't want to fully send it. All right, they're going back at it. So they did 2 pulls so far. I mean, you can kind of see it up there, but the first one, I think they only took it up to 70. Well, what was the first one? How far did they take that?
7. Just a hair below 70.
So a hair below 7,100 for the first pull, and the second pull was 74, and now they're gonna go higher up. I think he wants to take it up to 75. So we're hoping that it will hit 800. I think that's the power number he's looking for. I mean, it should be pretty close. There we go. So that was 785. My shit, I'll take that all day. That's pretty solid, man. These Gen 3 Coyote is insane. And then Shaq has got his blower coated just like mine right here, so it looks pretty sick. And this is on the stock pulley, so the 3.875 I believe is the number. So overall thing is running like a bat out of hell. Our numbers, so first pull 785, only took it to under 7100 RPM. The last run was at 7400 RPM. Both runs are actually under 74 RPM, the last two, and it still made 785 horsepower, 606 torque. Insane. This thing is definitely moving and grooving. Impressive numbers by Shaq. I ended up breaking my lip right here the other night. Pretty pissed off about that. I don't even like to look at the front end anymore. Kind of sucks, but what can I do?
Yeah.
It's coming off the dyno.
I just want my front done.
Alright guys, so there it is. Those are the numbers the boys made. This car ended up making 785, 605 torque. That car, I think, I believe is at 730, 740. What were your best numbers of the day?
740
740
to the wheel, and then 555 torque.
555. So definitely a fucking sleeper right here. Do not mess with him on the freeway because he will gap you all day. And there's a B on his car right now.
Oh, and yeah, and also that's only on 6.5
pounds of boost.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's like baby boost. So that's it for this video. Just wanted to cruise out, see what the boys are putting down numbers wise. Whipple Mustang versus Procharger on the dyno. Whipple made a little more. It's running more boost, but I mean the Procharger is still running pretty good. So if you want to follow these guys, check them out on Instagram. Shaq 5.0, 5.0. You know, if you have questions, I'm not one to talk about their cars, so go ahead and ask them, talk to them if you are interested in hearing a little bit more about their builds. But yeah, here we are. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's your boy Rush, and we will catch you in the next video. Peace.